One less person on the couch in Malaysia left. Anybody know why?
I have no idea. She's just over it.
Jackie, you got any idea why Malaysia might have left? I mean, y'all have your own beef, your own issues.
And I was going to address that with her, so she left because of that.
We're going to get to the bottom of this one way or another. But Anthony from Atlanta randomly popped up on the scene via DMs and stirred a bunch of mess that led to the unraveling of Jackie Christie, pushing her to extreme measures to clear her name. Let's check out Exhibit A.
It's gonna come out. You said a lot of negative things about Malaysia and her kids.
No, who said this? Apparently it's going around, right, that someone was saying some stuff about Malaysia, right? Who said this to you?
By way of Jackie, supposedly Jennifer and Dominique have your name in their mouth, and they've spoken on your children.
What did they say about my kids?
They're dirty.
Whoa. Did you have to say my kids was dirty?
No. The first time I heard it was when Jackie said something.
They're crazy and I have to use the restroom.
Where's the bathroom?
This is not a
Don't get the bathroom.
This is not a
Know it is. You better get out of my face.
Jackie had to be taken to the hospital with a possible concussion.
Who told that story?
I think she did.
You do? If this is a polygraph test.
The ones that I can't get you by was the one about talking to the press. Each time she answered that, it showed a major sign of deception.
So, let's start at the beginning. Who is this guy? Maybe I'm missing something.
He's a gentleman in Atlanta. Kristen has a little bit better relationship with him, but she wasn't.
are lying.
Don't you the hell know who Anthony is?
Well, he said who
He
is he?
was
He's a
in-
guy in Atlanta.
Anthony was in my DMs. He had a relationship with Jackie far before I knew who he was, so I was comfortable, like an idiot, having a conversation with him because he was cool with Jackie.
Now, how cool are y'all? How are y'all cool?
He had been trying to get me, I guess, for months and months, and he's in my DM. He's like, girl, I'm in Atlanta. You gotta tell Malaysia, life or death, emergency. Finally, I said, you know what? I called him. Put him, I said, you're on speakerphone. What's going on? Here's the tea about Malaysia. He told me, that's it.
Who said these things about Malaysia's children?
He said it was Jennifer and Dominique.
I never met this man in my life. I don't know who he is. I've never spoken
but
to
you
him.
said
He did it with her,
No.
her assistant, somebody named, I don't.
Never even had an assistant, so that's bull.
Yeah, I'm still confused. This whole story made no sense to me because I didn't think that there should be some random guy in some other place being able to tell us about each other. That's not how we roll.
So then an article gets leaked to the press, and people are pointing to you as the person who might have leaked it.
First of all, I'm one of the most talked about sports wives ever. I don't leak things to the press, and I wouldn't do that. So that's not true.
Evelyn, you believe it?
And this is your chance to redeem yourself, or I gotta spill the beans
Tell
about
the truth, Shay. Cool, Evelyn Lozada, tell us what you think.
Initially, I did not think that she leaked it, but then when she failed the question twice, I
Oh, she's good. She's you guys better quit with me. I didn't know that if you move, it's gonna make it do all kind of. I was pissed. I was livid.
Jackie.
One thing I will say, I never thought Jackie leaked that story because Jackie is not going to say somebody gave her a concussion.
No.
Even if they did.
Okay, so I believe you.
It's true.
I believe you, Jackie.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna say Anthony in Atlanta is lying, and he caused a whole bunch of mess.
Yeah.
But we on national TV talking about somebody we don't even know.
Right.
The moral of the story is just say no to the DM. All right, let's change topics. As the season came to a close, it was clear where the battle lines had been drawn with all of the ladies. And as a result, what started as a fun and girls trip to Costa Rica turned into an all-out war.
I can't wait to see Malaysia, Shawnee, and Evelyn. It's been a while since I've seen them.
Was it Shay, girl?
Keep geriatric Jackie away from me. Period.
Phoebe, she's a crack addict.
A crack addict. addict.
That's why she's so little.
You come to a cancer event acting like how you act, talking about come outside and all this extra.
I
And
did.
that's what we doing. We're not friends, okay, ear?
Anyhow,
You bitch, that you're evil, that you can't mind your own business. Yes, mind your business.
Well, on lighter notes, I heard that Phoebe was a crackhead.
and if anything come across this goddamn table and I go to jail, it's gonna be a problem.
You always talk about going to jail, but behind the scenes, you're always talking about lawyers.
You're right. Get that cleared up, or they assassinate your character.
So is your daughter assassinating your character? I'm confused.
That was a lie. I mean, first of all, Cece was a whole other person. She gave all y'all the business that night.
It was funny to watch.
Where'd she get that courage from?
That vodka she was drinking.
Shawnee, Jackie took some real blows from Phoebe.
First of all, Phoebe was super drunk. I will say that. So I think that was, a little out of character maybe for her. Maybe
Was
not.
that out of character for you? Or were you just waiting?
I was waiting.
You were?
Yes.
Okay, well,
There
I
you
was
go.
wrong about that.
Phoebe was talking about my ears. I was about 4-5 bitches, all that. But I hadn't seen Phoebe since Jennifer's event, so I expected
Yeah,
her to be.
that's why I was waiting. I was like, oh, she tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't apologize for the crackhead comment, cool, keep it.
Yeah.
I think that's what triggered me to mention her daughter, but I'm gonna apologize on my behalf. Still don't like you, but I'm gonna apologize for that.
Phoebe, listen, sweetheart.
Y'all gonna be best friends for us.
I'm not
I
playing.
mean, I don't even know how
I'm
to
not
take
playing.
Phoebe, to be honest with you. I can't get mad at her. Like, I should be just pissed off.
Yo.
Like, I should be, like, clowning her, and I can't. Like, I look at her, and I don't see an enemy. I don't
Right,
see
you
it.
did already.
I lost my on Phoebe. I did.
So can you say to Phoebe, I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry, Phoebe, because I really don't have no beef with you. I don't at all.
I feel the same way.
Can we have a hug? Can we hug this out? Come on, one hug, please.
If she come over here,
I think this is enough. I think this is enough.
If she go like 6 months without saying you on the pipe,
Then we might go.
then we
Then
just
hug her.
then you
Yeah.
can hug her. That's what I'm talking about. We'll be right back. Coming up.
Chad communicated with me.
Was he reaching out romantically?
Yes. Those are all his tweets, his DMs, text messages.
I need to just be face to face with him and tell him.
This is the real Hollywood. You won't want to miss. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is all new Monday at 8 on VH1.
Welcome back to Basketball Live Season 8 Review. With a few lost battles under their belts, the Villa Girls were ready for war and tried to wage victoriously against their enemy camp. When the dust finally settled, some of the ladies found themselves on the outside of this group for good.
What the are y'all doing? Thinking about last night?
I feel like as a collective, we took a massive L from Miss Gutierrez.
They started it. We're gonna finish.
My issue is I've been in this family for almost 11 years.
Kristen totally overreacts. It's just really hard to talk to her.
Are you gonna let me finish?
No.
You're leaving?
Yes.
Cece, come here.
Bye.
Cece.
Don't do it, OT. Leave her alone. And here comes Evelyn, chasing me with some sort of a stick or something. And there goes Tumbelina, tumbling down the bushes.
All day. You're not in this. I wasn't gonna do anything to Cece. Like, I just really want to have a conversation with her.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You shut
Listen,
up.
I'll break your
Not about breaking nobody. Why
then
can't you
stop.
mind your business?
Oh, God.
You want to talk?
Go talk.
Stop touching me.
I didn't touch you, and if I
Yes,
touch
they
you,
did.
guess what?
Don't mind my mother.
Chill out.
You don't
Chill out.
Chill out.
You're below me. No, I'm not below you.
Not with Ocho.
Hey, Ocho Cinco wanted me. June 15, 2014. Actually, we met in 2011. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
Would you like to know that you're still
He
DMing him?
knows.
Chad wants to be with
wedding.
a
Are you
black
serious?
woman. You're
Are
not
you
black.
serious?
How the are we now having race wars?
You're not black. Evelyn
has come to Costa Rica with cornrows in her hair. I have sat at dinner tables hearing her use the N-word left and right, and it's disgusting.
Transfer that prayer to Evelyn. So you pray for your friend, and guess what? I'll join you too. Jesus, may she close her crotch. And I pray, Lord, that she keeps her mouth shut, or I will break her jaw.
Oh my God.
Kristen, I thought that there was a real opportunity for you and CeCe to patch things up, but it seemed like whenever y'all tried to get somewhere, people got in between y'all.
True.
Do you regret addressing it in a public setting? Like, do you feel like in a public setting there was no chance for y'all to get to a real resolution?
No, because nobody was minding our business but her friend.
First of all, I'm going to say this. When CeCe was bombarded by Kristen as soon as we got there, I walked past them and went to get guacamole and chips. Malaysia went and was talking to them. I put the guacamole and chip down, and then I went because I didn't want CeCe to be numbers up. And I think it's really tacky and cowardly to try to hit somebody from behind. I don't care who you are. That is aggressive behavior. She said at the pool party, I want to fight her, I want to fight her, I want to hit her, and nobody is holding her accountable. It's a testament to who you are as people. It's crazy. It's like, this is like the Twilight Zone. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
So what would accountability look like?
Accountability would be putting Evelyn in a room like this, since she was actually very aggressive and tried to attack CeCe. That's accountability.
Yeah, I would have never did anything.
You mentioned that you wanted to break Kristen's jaw.
Yes. I could definitely do that, but does she still have her jaw? So she's good. I gave Kristen the option to give the first punch.
For what, though? It had nothing to
Then why'd
do
you
with
put your
you.
job? Why'd you put your job?
Because you pushed me twice.
I didn't push you, girl. Stop.
Okay.
She did.
Thank you.
I tried to stop Evelyn from
Your
getting...
Twilight Zone is on a whole nother
Stop.
You are always confused. You are always
no, I'm not.
girl.
No, I'm not. I'm never confused, and I'm spot on all the time, and the world sees it.
I'm going to pivot.
Please.
And what was Chad's reaction when you hit him up and told him the things that OG was saying?
You know, he laughed about it, and he sent me some messages and stuff like that, because that was what was discussed, and that was that.
Chad communicated with me. He's been reaching out to me since 2011. I just never saw anything with him romantically, but we have a lot.
Just so I'm clear, when you say reached out, was he reaching out romantically?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, wow.
There you go. There are all your receipts.
Do you understand that?
There you go. There you go. When you get a chance, you can read that. There you go. All the receipts. So you tell me what that looks like.
Well, I mean, as you know, I can't see those at the moment.
Doesn't that suck?
So
it sucks you can't see it. Those are all his tweets, his DMs, his text messages.
Share.
Yeah. Let him come and see it.
Who does that?
It's cool. Like, I never smashed Chad. He wanted to clap, though. It's right there. Please believe it.
Listen, I could give two.
You care.
I could give two Mark about what Chad did in 2011.
Kwame, what do you make of this?
I know about it all.
Thank you.
And if anything, all I gotta say is just keep my name out your mouth. All y'all. For real.
And you cool with the dynamic with her and Chad?
Yeah, man, that stuff was before me. Like, I'm not about to be worried about stuff that was before me.
Do you know that she was DMing him, calling him Chatty Bear? Send me your number, all of that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because Kwame was with me right there in the bed when I sent it.
All right, we got to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have a lot more to talk about, so stay tuned.
I'm ready to leave. They're still talking about me, and I'm ready to go. We haven't eaten all day.
Get it.
That's crazy.
OG, it sounded like you saying something, OG. What were you saying?
We're hungry.
What is going on right now? Like, who is this bitch?
Coming up.
You are broke, and I make money while I'm asleep, boo.
On your back. You are a known slut in the industry.
Your baby mama came to the tattoo shop.
One of the things you expressed concern about was the N-word.
Yes, I've witnessed Evelyn use the N-word. I just think it's disrespectful. You know, being African, being black, it's not a game. You don't get to use these type of words to try to fit in. But I think it's a blatant slap in the face when someone who's not black says it.
Evelyn is Afro-Latina.
Again, she's not Afro-Latina. She's never claimed it. Evelyn has been on this show for 8 years and never talked about Puerto Rico until last year when I was talking about Nigeria. And I found it very interesting that she went on this Puerto Rican parade and wanted to find her ancestries. But I think, can I talk? Wow.
I'd like you to respond, please.
Christ. You guys had a whole 2-3 hours to talk without me. Evelyn had her little Puerto Rican parade. I just find it very interesting and ironic that it happened last year when I joined the ensemble. But she don't even speak Spanish. That's
I
weird.
do speak Spanish, pendeja, but
free shipping.
estúpida lo que tú eres. Tú quieres que
We're going to cambiar la conversación.
Let me just say this. I grew up in New York City, so whether you're black, Dominican, whatever, we're the same. 25% of my bloodline comes from Africa. Thank you.
Duh, honey, everybody's from Africa. They don't call it the motherland for nothing.
Okay. Do you see what? Do you see?
Okay, but that doesn't mean use the N-word. The N-word? No, you're crazy. I'm actually articulate. I'm intelligent. I have something you'll never have. Substance. Don't address me.
And I make money while I'm asleep, boo.
Absolutely. On your
Very
back.
happy about it.
On your back.
On your back.
Well, on your knees sometimes. It just depends.
Lauren,
To my mom. The fact is this, Evelyn. You are a known slut in the industry.
Okay, let's pause.
You are.
Dress.
Okay, let's pause. What I want us to do at this moment is think about moving forward. Shawnee,
Yes.
do you feel like everybody here has a place in the circle?
No. No. It's so many people here that cannot coexist, and it's exhausting.
This season delivered the full gamut of emotions. Give me either one of your highs or your lows from the season.
You know, filming this show, I have fun every season. Like, I get some of the best laughs. The high was, again, my son coming out of his open heart surgery and being fine, and that was a high. The low is probably just sitting here and realizing that, you know, this is not probably going to work exactly this way again. And that's unfortunate because you would like to see, you know, everybody kind of at least be able to tolerate each other, which after today doesn't seem like it's the case. So that's unfortunate.
I remain hopeful. I think everybody who comes back is going to feel good. We're going to find sisterhood.
Who comes back? We'll just find out.
I guess we're going to have to find out. And on that note, let the church say amen. On another amazing season, we are looking forward to seeing where things go from here. Thank you, ladies, for being here tonight. Y'all toughed it out. Had some tough conversations, but it was all worth it. I'm your host, Mark Lamonel. Until next time, we'll see you here. Hey, you've been watching Basketball Wives, and before we go, we wanted to make sure that we had a very important and necessary conversation with Shawnee O'Neal about some of the issues that have come up today. So stay tuned. Coming up, there's been so much conversation on the internet from the fans about OG in particular.
To say a big conversation is an understatement.
At Chipotle, we now have